Oh, hi. We're live. Change it to all messages. There we go. What's up, Nathan? How's it going, dude? You're first. Hashtag first. Oh, man. Hi, what's up, Chris? Matthew, James, Kolbs, how's it going? Good to see you, good to see you. Am I sitting on the love sack? No, I rearranged my corner. Did you not watch today's vlog? You didn't watch today's vlog yet. We moved things around yesterday. What's up, Alex? Good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome. I was getting some music going here, but looks like I'm having some trouble logging in. What up, bro? Long time no see. What's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. $104 in Toronto, Canada. Feels like AZ. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Room looks good. Thanks, Rich. Work in progress. You know, I still got to figure out lighting. Like I had my overhead light on, but I've turned I've turned it down a little bit. I don't love that like yellow, you know? So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my key light. I've got another key light. I'm gonna slap it onto the end of the table here. So how's my night? Honestly, dude, I've been home for a couple of hours, but I've been on the phones the whole time. So I'm just now, like I just now got some free time, so this is what I'm doing. We're basically for live because I wanted to live stream from this little corner that we built yesterday. What's up, Julian? Thanks, man. Doing good, Lee. Doing good, man. How are you? War Thunder game? I haven't heard of that one. What's up, Holly? Picked up a double shift. I got you, James. Yeah. So in today's vlog, when you watch it, basically Tiff and I got in here at one point and I was kind of like, oh man, what am I gonna do with my office? Like I've got all this crap on the floor over here and all these bare walls. I'm like, the room is lacking a purpose. Like that's basically what this is it's lacking purpose. And so I just started kind of pulling some things out and going through some things. And Tiff made the comment about taking this desk that was against the wall here and just kind of pushing it out, and then she could put her puzzle on it. And through the conversation, I made the conversation how, like, you know, when Chuck was here and we put this ivy wall up, right? This ivy wall. We moved the desk over and we were gonna do like a little bar setup. I was gonna do like a you know, tequila tasting little area, right? But I quickly shot that down because I realized I don't drink enough. I'm not a big heavy drinker. I do enjoy tequila. That's my spirit of choice, but I don't consume weekly, daily. Like I don't drink enough to me personally to warrant a dedicated space to tequila and drinking. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of shut that down. And I was like, well, you know, I'll shoot some videos here. I tried shooting some videos in that corner and it just didn't quite feel right. And again, I'm trying to think of like purpose. Like I don't need to make something up to fit the space. I need the space to fit something that I'm doing. And this is what I do. I live stream, right? And so I like the idea of, you know, kind of going back to the original idea of having this corner where I kind of did IRL streams, you know, and just chatting streams. So like I said, work in progress. Lighting would be the next thing to figure out. Obviously, I got to put some more Botanical Legos here at some point. And I'll play around with the camera angles too. I think eventually I could maybe work on a dedicated camera setup, but we'll see. Again, I'm not putting anything in stone because if you know me at all, it's all good ideas. I have tons of good ideas, but it's actually putting the ideas down, you know, the rubber to the road kind of situation, you know? I remember there being some music. Somebody shared some music with me recently, and I was like, What's up, Jim? Brandy, holy crap, good to see you. Alex, I saw your wedding's coming up. That's very exciting. Very exciting. You bought a Glow in the Dark Super Mario controller for your Nintendo Switch today. That's awesome. What's up, Darian? You need a neon sign in the background that would look like a little cyberpunk. Neon light. Yeah, I mean, again, nothing's set in stone. You know, like we move these things around for the 10th or 12th time. I still have all of that wall to figure out what I want to do with that. You know, like I said, I've got some posters and some artwork that are already framed. So we'll see. I talked about maybe doing a dartboard in here, you know, putting a dartboard against that wall and then shooting from this side. That was actually what I was thinking about doing when I came in here yesterday originally. Will I ever go back to Wet and Wild? It's actually called Hurricane Harbor now. Sierra just went recently. I don't think Bryce did, but I don't personally have a reason to go. If the kids were like, let's go, or, you know, we got a big group together, sure. What's up, Jacob? Got back from vacation? Nice, dude. What's up, Grom? Have I watched Severance? No, I have not. No, I have not. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. From the trailer and what I saw, it didn't interest me at all. But I've heard there's actually a sci-fi element to it, so now I'm kind of intrigued. Love seeing my videos on YouTube. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that, dude. Ah, this is the one. I found it. I forget who sent this to me or how I found it, but just put some music in the background. By far your favorite show on Apple? Word. You can build one on the back of the big board and play darts in your backyard, better than your office. Well, the problem with that, Darian, is it's just too hot right now. Like, you know, to be outside for a long period of time to throw darts, I don't really have a place for the dartboard. It would have to be like a mobile one, right? It would have to be like, and I don't know, just thinking like this is the right distance for a dartboard. If I bought one of the standing ones like at the bar, put it against that wall, and then bam, now this has a space to play darts. Me and Bryce would probably be in here every night playing darts. You know, just throwing darts, getting good at darts. What's up, Trey? How's it going, dude? Julian, the gym's going good. I missed a day last week, so I have to play catch up this week. I'll be going 4 days this week. But no, I'm not. Honestly, my diet is the one thing that like I'm trying to like be conscious of like cutting out carbs and just eating more protein. That's about it. You know. You and Bryce going to Cardinals game this season for NFL? No plans to right now, Jacob. Are you planning on quitting gaming in the future and change your Twitch channel into travel streams? No plans to do that, Zex. There's no plans for that at all. If anything, Twitch would always remain a gaming channel, and all my IRL streams would be here. I'd have to really, if I ever got to the place where I would be traveling like full time and streaming more on the go, I would really like. I still believe that Twitch is the best place for live streaming, but because I have this YouTube channel that I'm rebuilding with daily life vlogs, it makes more sense for me to do IRL streams here to complement my vlogs, if that makes sense. But if I was going to be like full-time streaming again, and even if I was going to do like the IRL backpack and go back to IRL streaming, Twitch is very enticing, for sure. For sure. What's up, Connor? I don't know if you have Hulu, Disney Plus, but Paradise is pretty good. Paradise? I haven't heard of that one. Maybe 50 on the 31st of July. Nice. Binge first 2 seasons, 1 week. Definitely a rough work week that week. What's up, Corpus? Good to see you, buddy. I'm doing good. Tom, how you been, man? How's the weather in the winter? The weather here in the winter is amazing. It's like 40s and 50s. NFL preseason starts Thursday. No way. We're already in NFL preseason? That's crazy. Life with Jules. How's it going? How are the kids today? You know what? I don't know about Sierra. I haven't seen her since I've been home, and Bryce seems to be well. We had a call with his student advisor at NAU, and then we talked to a financial advisor to talk about like his grants and his scholarships and all that. So at this point, Bryce is pretty much locked in, ready to go. He got his schedule figured out. He knows all his classes. He's ready for NAU, man. He's stoked. We're stoked for him. What's up, Ethan? Oh, Darren, I would definitely 100%. If I put a dartboard in here, there'd be a back. Like I said, I either get the one that stands on the ground in the full system, or I get one that's in a dart case. I learned my lesson on my first dartboard. Had chicken fingers and a healthy salad for dinner. Nice. What's up, Landon? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. Family weekend vlogs going to fire. Yeah, dude, it's fun. Everybody gets together for sure. Alex, they met from mutual friends. Like they were hanging out with like Reagan and like friends, and they just kind of, relationship formed. That's actually how her and Garen met. Same thing. They're just friends. Friends turned into more than friends. Oh, 100% Ethan. The kids do it. I do it. Love it. Love it. What's up, Cam? You're moving your daughter to college on August 14th? Nice, Shannon. Yeah, Bryce, we're doing Bryce's, the end of that week, like the 17th or 18th or something like that. No games tonight? No, dude, my wife should be home any minute now, so... But I the new Magic set drops tomorrow, so and I did do the pre-order of the 50 packs, so we'll be opening some packs sometime this week, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I'll be back on Twitch later this week for sure. That was weird. Hey, what's going on, Brandy? How you been? What's up, Baxter? Gym killed you today, dude. I was supposed to go to the gym and I couldn't make it. I was on the phone all the whole time I got home. No, Alex. I think she sees Lucy on Snapchat, but they don't like talk. And unfortunately, her and Garen didn't leave on good terms, so no, they don't talk. What's up, Brock Otter? Nice new cozy corner. Yeah. Like again, work in progress. Gonna continue doing my my botanical plants, Lego botanicals here. So I'm just gonna flesh this all out. We've got, if you guys haven't seen the vlog yet, so we've got my chrysanthemum there, the bamboo right here, and there's 4 seasons. So there's gonna be 4 when I'm done. I've got the plum in there. I'm gonna put that together. That'll be a live stream we'll do here. We'll be putting my Legos together. But the plum will go there, and then I have to get the orchid. I'll put the orchid there. I've got the bonsai tree. I'm going to get the Japanese maple tree bonsai. And that's actually going to go here because it's tall. It's real tall. And then I got the tiny plants down here. And I'm going to get like a little tray to put them on. And then I'm going to get the succulent one too. So the succulents and the tiny plants will be there. And then the only other botanical I think I'm missing is the full-size orchid. But I'm going to look for botanicals for sure. Any Lego botanicals, I'm going to try and just get them all and turn that into a plant stand. It'll be rad. I've got the Bob Ross chia pet that I gotta get going, and I got little baby Groot. I left baby Groot on there just because he's technically a plant, an artificial plant. What's up, Aiden? I have not seen it yet. $90 degrees, Darian? What the hell? Yeah, Shannon, for sure. I want to work out, but it's discouraging when all the machines are taken. Yeah, that is hard, Grom. But the best thing for you to do is to learn what other exercises you can do when the machine's taken. So for example, if you're doing, let's say you're doing flies, right, on the machine. You're sitting upright like me, and you're doing flies, right? Well, if the machine's taken and there's a line or a group of people at the machine, you can get on a bench and lay down and grab 2 dumbbells and do the flies, right? So I'll do that, right? If the machine's taken, or get 2 cable machines and do the cables. You have multiple ways to do the same workout, and I have to do that same thing. You know, it's like it tells me to use, you know, a bench press, traditional bench. Well, the bench is taken. All the benches are taken, so I'll go use the one that's a push machine, right? Or I'll sit on the bench and do 2 dumbbells. You can alternate it. Alex, way too soon to tell. Marriage isn't even on their radar. Sierra's determined to go through college and get her career started. So, no talk about marriage anytime soon. You and James been sick? I'm sorry to hear that. Do I still have my G Fuel fridge? Yeah, it's in the garage. I need to get rid of it. I got a lot of shit in the garage that's piling up I need to get rid of. What's up, Connor? Yeah, dude, I brought back the daily vlogs about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago in August, I started daily vlogging again. 92 degrees. Yeah, room the PC on the sun hits the room in the morning, so I keep the shades closed. Yeah. Well, that's kind of my shades. My shades are always closed in here. I opened this one up here because it's easy accessible to get to. But that's about it. Hey, what's up, Chuck? Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays are less busy than the normal money. Gotcha. That's interesting. Lived in Texas your whole life and ended up moving to attend 27 when I did 2 weeks vacation in Texas in May for nostalgia purposes and come back. Nice. Yes, Nathan, we do. That's definitely the vast majority of because we're so close. We're on the Mexico border, so yeah, there's a lot of Mexican food, you know, over the years, for sure. What's up, P1? I'm doing good, Jim. How you been, buddy? You got Oreos for dessert? Word. Yeah, same, Landon. Big same. And there she is. Wow, she was at Walmart shopping for us. I love it, Brandon. I enjoy watching it. I don't follow the sport. I don't follow the fighters. You know, I just don't have the time or the energy to devote to any sports right now. I think honestly, well, I mean, I know there's more than one reason, but I feel like that's another reason why I have a hard time following politics, because politics have become like the new sports, right? So you follow politics like someone follows a team, right, or a sport. You know where all the players are. You know all their averages and their point spreads, and you know who's being traded to who, and who's the potential for the draft, and da-da-da. And it's like I don't care about that, and I don't care about that, and it's just like I just focus on the shit that is directly in front of me that I do care about, that brings me joy, and you know none of that shit brings me joy. So back to the UFC, I enjoy watching it. I really do. I told Bryce I'm down to buy the pay-per-view every month. If he ends up not going to a friend's house or having a party to go to. For a while there, he had a guy that was like ordering every month. So he was just going to his house and watching it at his house with all his friends. But then there's been a couple that his buddy couldn't buy or wasn't going to buy it or whatever. So we bought them. So we bought the last 2, and I'm like, I'm down, you know, anytime. And if he's not going to, oh, nice. Hi, Mara. Then find it like a bar. I think Cold Beer and Cheeseburgers gets it. They have all the fights, so I'd be down to just go there and watch the fights. Ever considered visiting New Mexico? I've been in New Mexico, but I have no reason to visit anytime soon. That's awesome, Shan. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. Yeah, Bella was pretty much shy the whole week. She just felt, I mean, she's 15, so she's like in that awkward teenage years where she's just like, I mean, I'm sure she was happy to see everybody, but at the same time, she was missing her home and her friends and everything, you know? What's for dinner? Tiffany's making some kind of lasagna skillet. Brother's going to UC 320. That's awesome. Yeah, Chuck. I don't know if I conveyed it well enough in the vlog, but like, you know, I came in here and I still have that pile of shit on the floor, and I still have some more shit to get through. But now I'm incentivized to kind of clean it up and do things with it. But anyway, going back to our original idea of having this table over there for like a tequila bar setup, and I was like, it was kind of a dual purpose. It was not only sit here and sip tequila, but to do live streams or podcasts or whatever. And it's like, when I killed the tequila idea, I was like, well, I can still do podcasts or streams over there. And when I did my playing around and tested it, I was like, this is stupid. I don't need a place for do that because I don't do that. But I do live stream IRL, and right now it's too hot to be outside, so I'm forced to be on the couch or in the kitchen. This kind of gives me a dedicated space, my space, right? Like my little corner. I get to utilize the ivy wall, right? It's kind of the backdrop. I got to work on camera angles and lighting. That's my next iteration of this, is like a camera and lighting setup, because I do have one more key light, so I can get some more light on my face, and then maybe figure out a different camera, you know, angle to go a little wider. I want to stick in the vertical format because that's what YouTube's pushing, but be able to do both, you know, switch it and maybe we'll try some horizontal streams. I don't know. But yeah, Tiff's puzzles here that's on a board, so she can easily transport it from the living room or to the dining room to here. Or we can stay in here and do it. I need to get some benches and some stools, so I borrowed one from our bar in there. Yeah, and then the Legos. Yeah, like I said, just gonna continue doing the Botanical Legos, and as they continue to create more, I'll just continue buying more, and this whole thing will be a luscious garden that I can't kill. Yo, Evol, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Do I like trips? I love traveling, if that's what you mean. Yeah. Bella's getting big. She's 15, yeah. I mean, Max went and got his permit today. Max got his driving permit, so he's the same age as Bella. From what you've seen, I honestly couldn't answer that question, Jimmy. I don't know the names of any fighters. Like off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you a name of a fighter. I could picture them. I'm good with faces. I suck with names. Yo, Caden Taylor with the $5. Get a coffee on me tomorrow. Hell yeah, dude, I will. Thank you very much. I'll have to check the calendar and see if Sierra works tomorrow. I think she opened today. Oh no, she doesn't work till Wednesday. Sick. All right, well, thank you. I will do that, thank you. The paint of Clintus' logo is great. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of cool stuff on the wall here. You know, there's some history. It's all three different versions of my logo, right? Cade got me that back in the day. It's a cool, like, spray painted, it's under glass. And then Sierra drew that for me during COVID. And then she drew that for me for, I think she did it for a school project, but then she framed it. And then I don't remember who made that for me, but someone made that for me. It's wood, and then it's got the acrylic inside. And then Trina Miller, the late great Trina Miller, painted that. So that's why it's on the wall there. So. Well, Max just got his permit today. He's not driving yet. He's learning how to drive. TBE, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Shan, I mean, we always go see a movie when he's in town. There's usually a movie for us to see. You're moving to Phoenix? No way. That's awesome, dude. Do you think Max and Victoria will ever be vlogs again? I mean, they're in the vlogs when we hang out with them. I mean, you saw them in the arcade did you see the arcade vlog? They were in that vlog because we hung out with them, but we never hang out with them. That's really the ultimate problem, is that we never hang out with them, you know? Oh, Caden, thank you so much, dude. Another $2. Appreciate that, buddy. Oh, don't have to apologize, Elise. Please don't apologize. Life happens. We all get busy. Andrew, my weekend was fantastic, man. Saturday was a pool party with me and my papa's house, all the family. Yesterday was just kind of a low-key chill day here at the house. Tiff and I were productive and did all this. We hung all this on the walls and made this corner a little bit, and watched a movie on the couch, and just, you know, it was good. It was good. What's up, Austin? How you doing? The drawing was a Christmas gift, not a school project. Oh, Sierra. Oh, I knew you gave it to me for Christmas, but I wasn't sure if the drawing was a school project that you then gave to me. I wasn't sure if it was just 100%, you know, pure fun. All I had to get a large coffee. Ethan with the $5. We're going large tomorrow, boys. Give me that large coffee. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I want to move to America and the UK, and careers here are so whack. Would I recommend living in Surprise or El Mirage? There's not much in El Mirage. El Mirage is a very small city, older city. Surprise is still growing like crazy. You know, we technically lived in El Mirage, but we were on the border and everything was in Surprise because El Mirage ain't got shit. But yeah, Surprise is great. I mean, it's in the Northwest Valley, so it really depends on, you know, your commute, like where you're gonna be working, what kind of things you like to do, because every part of the valley has kind of something different to offer. You know, in the Northwest Valley, you've got the White Tank Mountains, you got the Sun Valley Parkway that goes around the backside of the mountains. You're kind of closer to Wickenburg, and on your way to Vegas, Lake Pleasant is up in the Northwest Valley. Southwest Valley, you got the southern part of the White Tanks. You're on the I-10, so you're heading out to California. Buckeye is growing like crazy. Goodyear's growing like crazy. Goodyear's got some crazy cool shit they've built in the last couple of years. I'm actually super jealous. Bunch of new like shopping centers and malls and stuff coming out here. Buc-ee's is being built out here. I just heard some crazy rumor that they're building a theme park somewhere down south, but I can't remember that off the top of my head. I know there's some new shit going on in Glendale. Far east, southeast valley, you got Gilbert that's growing like crazy as well. The kind of the Buckeye of the East Valley. I don't know if Chandler's still expanding, but Chandler's pretty grown up, pretty grown out for the most part. So there's a lot. There's a lot. It just depends on what you're into, what your budget is, and that kind of thing. When does Bryce move to college? At the end of August. Jacob, if I ever have a reason to go there, buddy, I want to travel everywhere. I want to visit everything, you know? So just a matter of having an excuse or a reason to go, you know? What's up, Ian Santos? How you doing, buddy? Well, thank you, Michael Morrison. I appreciate that, buddy. There's a Mattel theme park. Yeah, there's that going in Glendale, yeah. Yeah, Darian, I saw your DM. I apologize, I didn't get a chance to reply to you. I don't remember you ever sending me art, buddy. All my art was kind of in one pile, right? In this pile here. I don't remember you ever sending me any art. Are you sure you mailed it to me? Because if I had it, it'd be in this pile. All my pictures, all my artwork that was going to go on the walls is all right here in this pile. And this is the only fan art I have. This is it, and it's all my logos. That's the reason why I hung them all up here, is because it's all my logos and, like, you know, so the Clintus corner, if you want to call it that. The only other artwork I have are like shit that I paid for or that I got from Destiny stuff. Was it hard to leave the San Diego beach house trip or the Lake Tahoe trip? Oh, San Diego for sure. Lake Tahoe was fun, but definitely a different vibe. Didn't have that beach vibe. Oh yeah, Shan. I mean, that's just a hairstyle for sure. I can see the similarities of it. But Jacob's hair is a lot shorter now, so he doesn't have the same hair as Mason. Dave's Hot Chicken. We just got one, Alex. We just got one in Goodyear. I haven't been to it yet, but I've heard of it. What's up, Winnie? Did I ever have a dream job as a kid? As a kid, not really. I didn't really figure out what I wanted to do until the end of high school. I wanted to make movies. I wanted to make movie trailers. Movie trailers was my jam. That's what I wanted to do, was movie trailers. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Lee. Sorry. Have I heard of Hattie B's Hot Chicken in Nashville? No, I have not. All right, Ethan, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I will. Does Cade still vlog? No, he does not. What's up, Zachary? No, Brandon, I haven't seen that. I never even heard of it. Oh, that's awesome, Darian. That's awesome, dude. Well, you're over 18, so I don't think you have to get your learner's permit. I think you just you go straight to your driver's license, but you'll have to take a driving test. Maybe it would be better to get your learner's permit first, because then you could practice driving legally and learn how to drive with your mom and dad. But that's awesome, dude. How big is In-N-Out in AZ? It's a staple. You know, it's become a staple here. They're growing more. And I found out we are getting one in the neighborhood. I'm so excited. We're all so excited. That's literally the only thing we were missing was either an In-N-Out or Five Guys. I'd be happy with either one because I love them both independently of each other. Cost of living has gone up across the board, yeah, for sure. Raising Cane's? That's okay. Nothing special in my opinion. Sierra loves it. Oh, I don't think I was talking to you, Lee. I think there's another Lee. But basically I was saying Elise. Someone was saying they apologize for not being around and watching the vlogs, been busy. I said, don't apologize. Everybody gets busy. Everyone's life gets busy. So don't apologize for missing the vlogs. You never really miss the vlogs because they're always there. You can always go back to the channel, go to videos, and scroll through and see the ones you've missed. What's up, Juice Berry? In-N-Out's relocating the East Coast, their headquarters. Really? Jojo the Goat, what's going on? All right, Alex, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Have a good evening. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap it up as well. Tiff's in the kitchen making dinner, so thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. This is the new little cozy corner that we're calling it. I'm gonna work on some lighting and camera angles. Like I said, right now I've got my overhead light on. If I kill that, obviously it's super dark. I had my key lights on over there, but they were too far away, not bright enough, and I don't want to mess with that. That's dialed in for that. I've got one more key light to strap on the side of this desk. So I might do that. That gives me a nice fill light here. But then also I kind of want to play around with where, since camera, I got this whole desk, so I can move things around and play around with it. I don't know if I want to be more like this or if I want to be more like this, you know? So I just gotta figure some things out. We'll figure it out. But this is yeah, I'm happy with this. I have a Lego set to put together. I'm buying one more probably tomorrow. I couldn't make it to Costco today because I had a call with Bryce's college advisor. So I had to be here at a certain time. But I'm gonna go get that maple tree at Costco. It's gonna go right here. So we'll have some Legos to put together. That's what this is for. Sit here and do Legos. Tiffany's puzzles here, and anything else that just, again, I think having like a dedicated space to call my own for these live streams and or for the vlog too. Like I vlogged here earlier. So I'm excited. Where do I see myself in 10 years? I don't look that far ahead. Right now, my window is like the next 2 years, and that's getting my dad retired, getting my brother locked into the business, and figuring out if I'm going to be a part of the business long term or if I can exit and do something else. That's as far as I'm looking at right now. Clintus Cozy Corner. What's the time over here? It is 6 p.m. It will kill me that the two logo pics are not evenly distributed. What do you mean? They're all different sizes. These are actually these are pretty spot on. Obviously, this is a smaller one than that one, but they're lined up properly. Oh yeah, from being down here, it looked weird. Yeah, it's a gallery wall. So these are squares, obviously, and then I got the rectangles here, and I even got the spiral print on that wall because it's also rectangular. So I got the kind of the rectangles there, and then these are all squares, and this is like a nice triangle. It's almost perfect. Like this is dead center with this one, so this has got a little bit more of a gap here than here, but we leveled everything, and even the artwork's a little off too. That's the thing too, Chuck, is like none of the shit's like even. So even though the picture itself, the frame is level, the logo's not centered, right? My face isn't centered. So everything's a little off. So dude, when Tiff and I were looking at it, we're doing the whole like, we're like with the level down, we're like, it's level, and then we like measure, we're like, that's the same distance, but because the logos are, it fucked with my head, dude. And finally it's just like, nothing's permanent. We put these fucking pictures up like 3 times. If we have to take them down, I'm like, all right, I'm glad you're cool with that, because you hated the fact that I was putting holes in the wall over there. Yo, thank you, Mainframe. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I've honestly been loving the vlogs. Yo, Mainframe. Buy a coffee, keep up the great work, we love the videos. Dude, thank you so much. We now have $15 to go towards coffee tomorrow. So I'm getting a large coffee and I might get some egg bites. Don't tell Sierra though, because she's a team frozen fuel and the other team is egg bites, but I hear they're getting their asses kicked, so I don't feel bad giving them a little bit of love. But thank you. We have a large coffee and some breakfast tomorrow, courtesy of the community. You guys are the best. Thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Sierra just got home, so now we have Sierra and Tiffany in the kitchen. So I'm gonna go hang out with my girls in the kitchen, make some dinner. New vlog tomorrow at 6 a.m. as usual. So check it out. If you wanna see the vlog of us doing all this, all my Lego plants and all the pictures we hung up, go check out today's vlog. And I will see you guys on the next one. Right here in the cozy corner. We'll be doing more live streams, so stay tuned.